Hey guys, Jonathan Her here, and I know you're probably tired of being indoors, but what better time to watch a YouTube video? So let's get into it. With the coronavirus, COVID-19, it's been kind of a crazy time. So I decided to bring out a video that I actually was working on prior to this, had to reshoot it for the fact that, all of this has been happening. So this is kind of the reason why I got the Galaxy Buds Plus.
In the mirror at myself like who that? Swag on 1,000 and my girls got my back. We just won the party, call me tequila shawty. We just won the party, yeah. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it. We just came to dance and go all night long. The look in your eyes, you can't hide it. Ooh, baby, I know I turn you on. You can bring your friends, we won't mind it.
Now, if you're not familiar, Samsung came out with the Galaxy Buds. That came out with the S10, and S20 introduced the Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, these are the reasons why I switched. Might not necessarily mean you should switch. And if you haven't purchased wireless earbuds yet, it may not be the earbuds for you. The Galaxy Buds proper might be the ones for you. So let's get into why I switched, and we'll go from there. Now, this is not a scientific breakdown, and this is pretty much my view and my reasoning of why I got the newer ones versus the older ones. They may not apply to you. And as always, before we get into it, if you guys like the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe if you really like it. And that really helps out the channel, and maybe watch the whole video. Let's go ahead. So the reason why I got the Galaxy Buds Plus, I broke it down into a pros and cons, and kinda will break down at the end why they may suit you or they may not. So number one on the pros, battery life. If you're not familiar, the Galaxy Buds proper have a 6-hour battery life. The Buds Plus upgraded that all the way to 11 hours. Now, the reason why battery life is key, for me, I use these earbuds for work. So while I'm at work, I'm listening to podcasts, listening to music here and there, and it really helps that I don't have to worry about charging these earbuds. I don't think I've really used these earbuds and drained them, because generally I don't work 11 hours. I'm a normal 9 to 5 and 8-hour period kind of person. So I've never had to drain these out. That was the biggest issue I had with the previous Buds proper. That is pro number one. Pro number two would be stronger signal. Now, I don't necessarily know if it's a stronger Bluetooth signal or they just upgraded the Bluetooth signal type for like a number Bluetooth 2.0 to 3.0. I'll leave kind of something here telling whether it was 2.0 or 3.0. Hey guys, future Jonathan. Apparently the Galaxy Buds and Galaxy Buds Plus both have Bluetooth 5.0, which is kind of weird. There's no difference. Apparently the earbuds just work differently, so alright, just want to clarify that. Back to the video. But I do definitely notice a difference. The previous proper Buds versus the Buds Plus used to cut out when I was cutting the grass. So whenever I was doing activity, I even noticed it when I was walking at times, where I think it's my thigh would kind of interact with the signal from the right earbud to the Galaxy or to the phone, and the signal would just cut out ever so slightly, which is kind of annoying because there's also a delay in connection or reconnecting. It was really weird. I don't know why. I even had a couple comments in the Buds video that I did, and people mentioned, yeah, we had that same issue. So that was kind of weird. I don't know why that happened, but it did happen. So with the Buds Plus, I don't have those issues. I noticed that the Buds Plus have a strong connection, other than a couple hiccups, but that was fixed with firmware. So if you didn't get the Buds Plus yet, update the software before you use them fully, and you probably won't notice any issues. Stronger signal is pro number 2. Pro number 3, call quality. I don't know if you've actually watched the previous video for the Galaxy Buds, which I'll leave a link up here to the left of to my right, your left. I always get those confused. I'll leave a link to the video on that, but the biggest issue, or one of the biggest issues with the Galaxy Buds proper, was call quality. You could make a call, and you could take calls. They're not preferred or desired calls. Let's just say anybody that was hearing you on a phone call with the Buds, they could tell you were on the Buds. You could take a phone call, but it was a preferred choice. But with the Buds Plus, they've changed that up. They've actually updated it and given it 2 different speakers or microphones, so it can actually pick up the audio better, and it kind of processes it within the Buds themselves, which is a great thing, especially given how compact and the battery life. It's definitely a desired and welcomed improvement. So that's pro number 3. So unfortunately, with all the pros, there are definitely cons, and this is not without cons. They may be small or minute or minuscule, but they do exist. Con number 1, sensitive trackpad. The trackpad itself is super sensitive. This may have been something in the settings that maybe I cranked up the sensitivity, but what I used to do in the old Buds, whenever I had somebody that was coming near me and I want to be proper and say hi, I'd pause the earbud, take it out from my right ear, and say hi, so I could actually hear the conversation that someone was trying to have with me, or just trying to say pleasantries and say hello. What I have found is that when I press pause and take out the right earbud, the left earbud just accidentally turns back on, which is kind of weird. Even though I've paused it, I don't know if maybe as I'm taking it out, I'm touching the trackpad, but it's been kind of an issue. It's quirky at best, not a huge deal, but it is a con, and it does stand out as number 1. Con number 2 with the Galaxy Buds Plus, no noise canceling. Now, this may seem small, but I mean, with earbuds, when you're actually trying to listen to music or a podcast, you want to get kind of like zoned in, and you want to get engrossed in the content that you're listening to. And these earbuds, although they're nice and although they block out the sound, they do not truly noise cancel the sound. So it kinda is a con. It's enough to put on the con list. There's not a lot, but it is a con. So for me, the lack of noise canceling makes it number 2. And last but not least, con number 3, it's not really an upgrade. So what I mean by that is that the Galaxy Buds Plus, they're great. I do like them. They check all the boxes for me for the most part, but they're not a real upgrade. What I would quantify as an upgrade would be something that takes what the original had and adds on top of it. But with the Galaxy Buds Plus, they take some things away and then give you some things. And that's kind of like, it's a half upgrade, if there's such a thing. So it's kind of, if you've ever driven a Toyota car or owned a Toyota car and seen the newer model, Toyota doesn't do anything drastic, so they will do a minor upgrade. They call it like a next year upgrade, and it's ever so slightly. They may change the headlights just a little bit. They may change the wheel package, but they'll keep the body just the same. That's what the Galaxy Buds Plus are. They took away noise canceling, but they gave you 11-hour battery life. They gave you a stronger signal, but the touchpad is overly sensitive. So it's kind of like give and take, and they just haven't got the formula just right. But for what I need them for, they work perfectly. So overall, I would say if you're using these for work earbuds, which is kind of the norm nowadays, rather than having big old headphones, I would say battery life is great. These earbuds are good. They are great when it comes to battery life. They give you call quality, so you can actually make decent phone calls that people want to hear. And they have a premium feel. not enough to call them an upgrade or a pro, but they're like a nice glossy feel to them. They're fingerprint magnet, but you know what? They're earbuds. They're gonna be in your ears. That's the least of your worries. Now, if you're just using the earbuds for traveling and you don't have any flights longer than 6 hours, I'd actually advise you to get the buds proper, because of the fact that at the time of shooting this video, I believe you can get the Galaxy Buds proper for $100, which is a great deal because the Buds Plus are going for $130. So you kind of just weigh out your options. Which ones are more important to you? Do you need battery life, or do you need noise canceling? One or the other. And if you're using them for traveling and or working out, I lean towards the Buds proper. Now, if you want battery life and call quality, then go with the Buds Plus. It's really up to you. Either one is a good option. If you like either one of these earbuds, go ahead, hit the affiliate link down in the description down below. That helps out the channel, and the channel gets a little bit of that, but if you just find something that you like, it helps out the channel one way or another. So go ahead, hit that link down below, and we really appreciate it. With that being said, if you guys liked the video, go ahead, like and subscribe. And as always, if you guys want to hit me up on social media, go ahead, hit me up on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on Twitter here and there, but given the climate, I kind of avoid it. But if you send me a message and tag me, I definitely will respond. Now, if you really want to get a response, go ahead, hit a comment down below. I'll respond to your comment, and maybe you can throw an idea and I'll use it on the next video. As always, guys, I'm Jonathan Herr, and I'll catch you guys in the next. Peace.